Tonight on CTV News, we have a closer look at a wildfire near the border, plus we have a look at some virtual reality tech on campus.
All this and more coming up on CTV News right now. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Emily Biffinger.
And I'm Willis Scott. Residents of Cherokee Park deal with heavy smoke and ash for the third day. A large brush fire started Sunday afternoon. Fire crews have been working continuously to put the fire out. I'm standing in Cherokee Park, Colorado on the northern border of Larimer County, where there's a 300-acre fire burning just on the other side of that ridge behind me. Now you can also see a home behind me. The residents have been evacuated. Many of the local residents have evacuated. However, currently no homes have been harmed by the fire. Police and firefighters are working to establish a perimeter around the fire to keep it from growing.
Looking at a high of 74 with winds around 10 mile an hour with gusts of winds up to 20 mile an hour, which could make this a little more difficult to fight today. We have called in additional resources. We have approximately 120 crew members on the ground fighting this fire currently, with also some air resources.
Yeah, I don't think it'll come back down. I think they'll stay on it with helicopters. Probably will come back. They're the slurry planes, but no, I don't think they'll let it spread anymore. They'll get on it. Now, neighbors over at Mill Creek, they had to get out from their house over there. So Jim and Carol Bourne, so they spent the night with us last night, and they still can't get back in. So they might be back again tonight, which is fine. We've got plenty of room, and we just enjoy having them over. They need a place to stay, so that's what neighbors are for.
The Larimer County Sheriff's Office says there have been no significant changes since last night. The fire now covers 350 acres. It's 35% contained. The Sheriff's Office is asking people to stay off the roads near the fire. They want to keep them freed up for emergency vehicles. You can find the latest updates about the fire on the Larimer County Sheriff's Office Facebook page.
The 30th annual Cans Around the Oval will officially begin this Wednesday, September 7th at the CSU Senate Chambers. Students and staff will partner with the surrounding Fort Collins community to collect donations and raise awareness surrounding issues of hunger in Fort Collins and Larimer County. Student organizations need to register by tomorrow in order to participate and pick up can collecting supplies. Organizations will be competing against each other to see who can collect the most food to donate. Students wishing to participate do not need to be a part of a student group on campus, though.
According to university officials, the Colorado State University Marching Band will no longer perform the routine popularly known as the trombone suicides. In the routine, trombone players line up shoulder to shoulder and take turns swinging their instruments and ducking. Some current members of the marching band said they weren't able to comment on the removal of the routine because of a restriction in their contracts. University officials did not confirm that a specific instance led to the suspension of the trombone suicides.
When you hear virtual reality, most people think of using the technology for gaming, but CSU is taking it to the next level and applying it in the classrooms. To showcase their vision of uniting virtual reality and education, I attended the Virtual Reality Roadshow.
Virtual reality is being integrated into everyday applications, and students will start to see these applications very soon. To get students excited about the new technology, Caden Strand, the Virtual Reality Initiative project leader, allowed students of all majors and even professors to try it out around campus.
The main thing that interests me in this is like the potential, even for education. If you want to take like an online class, it's more like hands-on and like intuitive.
It definitely has a lot of implications for a bunch of different industries, I think. I mean, it's opening up pretty much this whole new kind of segment that people can create for and like manufacture for and everything like that. So there's definitely like a lot of, I think, unrealized potential that could, you know, help with the economy at least.
So in October, we're doing a virtual reality hackathon, October 21st through 23rd, and it'll be open to undergraduate and graduate students from Colorado State and from around the region to come and work together in multidisciplinary teams to create immersive experiences over the weekend. So we're looking for the students to create things that will help drive the scholarship and research and artistry and outreach vision that CSU has as a land-grant university. So we're hoping to be able to make connections across colleges too, because now with VR you might have computer science students working with digital art students, working with interior designers to create some kind of space, or you know, a chemistry student working with mathematics students to model big data applications. We filmed a 3D 360 virtual reality experience with a very special camera of kind of the CSU experience. It's an immersive experience for CSU, showcasing all the different departments. We've got chemists working in a chem lab and people playing in a quartet over the University Center for the Arts. We've got some surgeries from the vet teaching hospital and football practice and an admissions tour and some drone shots over campus and stuff. So we're making a CSU immersive experience that will be able to showcase how VR can be used at CSU. It's really cool technology, and people put on the headset and they're like, oh, this is great, how can we use it? And we're trying to put something together. We are putting something together that will you know, showcase that for different departments on campus. So, yeah.
Yay, thank you so much.
The Virtual Reality Roadshow will continue around campus for 2 more weeks. To find out when and where, please visit the events calendar on the CSU website. So Willis, did you enjoy your Labor Day weekend?
I really did. I went up to a family reunion and got to see some cousins from out of town. We really had a blast. And then also, not that I don't love my Monday classes, but I really enjoyed sleeping in yesterday morning.
That's great. I ended up going to the showdown, and then I ended up having to go camping, and that was actually super fun. Up next, we have weather with Elizabeth Prassey.
And after that, we have sports and entertainment.